Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome in. How are we doing today? Hi. It's me, I'm back. Welcome in. How we doing? Hi, Lenny. Thank you for getting the first today. Welcome in. How you doing? Howdy, howdy. Yeah, you were fast today. Beating all of the other gamers that have been out here vying for the first. Hello, welcome Alti. How you doing? Hello, hello. Thank you for the bunny check-in. I appreciate that. Who are you? I'm Atheria. It's me, Atheria. Otherworldly Patron, thank you very much for the bit. I appreciate that. And for the 5-stream streak today. How you doing? Hello, hello. Hope you're well. Howdy, howdy. Woohoo! And we have Lenny. Welcome in, Lenny. How you doing? How you doing? Blowing Lenny's mind lately. Hi, Lenny. How you doing? And Lozel, welcome. Hope you're well today. Howdy, howdy. Welcome in. Hey, ya. Hey, ya. Thank you for the bunny check-in. And we have Hunter. Hi, Hunter. Welcome. Hello. Hello, hello. Old models spotted indeed. How you doing? Welcome in, Mr. Cake-Eating Dragon. I hope work was treating you well today. How you doing? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. We have reached another weekend, very fortunately enough. And that means it is time for more Final Fantasy XIV. More questing. Crazy. Mega tired, but at least I'm home. Welcome home, Cake. I hope you can get some good rest now. But yeah, we'll be starting with some side quests. So to recap last week, we made it out of Yansha. We also did some quests for a bunch of Namazu. So we did a whole bunch of quests for Namazu. We did a quest for a Lupin to find him a good job. And then we hop, skipped, and a jump back via Ruby Sea to get to the Azim Steppe. So now we are chilling in the Azim Steppe. And the reason we are here is because we're looking for Lord Hien. So the last time Yugiri saw Lord Hien, he was chilling out here at the steppe. And supposedly when we asked around Reunion, the little village, the dragon people village, they were telling us that he was chilling with some mole tribe lady. And we found her, but before we can take that main scenario quest any further, we had a whole bunch of side quests suddenly pop up for all of the vendors and people chilling around Reunion. Reunion is the trading center for the Azim Steppe. It's where all the different tribes of the Aura come together and trade between them. And it is, I believe, overseen by the Kassir. I think it's the Kassir, who don't speak. So they don't say any words aloud because they believe all words are lies. So they communicate using facial expressions. Which should be interesting. But yeah, that's what we're going to get up to start with today. There shouldn't be too many side quests before we can progress the main scenario. So I am expecting us to get some main scenario in today as well, in addition to the side quests. So this area, though, does have a lot of side quests overall. But we're only in a teeny tiny small little part of the map. We haven't unlocked much of the map yet. So I'm expecting us to get through more main scenario before more side quests start unlocking. So yeah, that's the jam, chat. What are we thinking? Should we get into it? How are we feeling? I feel like we can just get straight into it now. I don't think... Oh, I will say, I uploaded another Final Fantasy XIV video today. It is a highlight snippet of one of my older Final Fantasy streams, but it's focusing just on the Final Fantasy XVI and FF14 crossover quest that happened. So you get to see Clyde in all his glory, but in Final Fantasy XIV. So if you're interested in that, I have put the link there. Do the usual stuff, you know, where you subscribe, like the video, all that jazz. Helps me immensely, I appreciate it. That's the jam, but what about the peanut butter? We don't have peanut butter here, Cake. I don't want peanut butter. Peanut butter is bad. Dislike peanut butter. Hi Nax, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. Hello, hello. Hope you're well today. Thank you for the bunny check-in. Around number 70, let's go. What do you mean? More for me then. Yeah, you can have all of my peanut butter cake. I do not like peanut butter. No thank you. I don't know what it is. I think I just had it a lot as a kid and now I'm like, I'm good. I'm good, no thank you. I will pass. Oh, sorry. I pushed my chair back a little bit while I was playing with the handle. You're the opposite. Oh, you didn't have it as a kid? So now as an adult, you're like, hell yeah, give me that shit. Is that it? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Alright. Let's do it. Exactly. Exactly. So we have heaps of quests here, as you can see. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 side quests currently. So they could be chains, so we could end up seeing more popping up as we go, but that's not too bad. I feel like those numbers are manageable. They're manageable. So let's get started. Who do we start with? What are the options? If you booze, you'll lose. Oh, that is a strong contender already. Fishing for customers, merchant for a day, rip-off reunion. Oh, that sounds fun too. Who needs words? Oh, that'll be about the cashier. Silent banquet. Probably another one about the cashier. I think that's right. Oh, I don't know. If you booze, you lose is such a good one to start with, I feel like. I feel like it's activating the competitive part in me. Hi. Also, the way that she really tries to get your attention is very funny. She's like, hello, over here, come on. Gimme, gimme. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Howdy, howdy. Alright, Chambui. You booze, you'll lose. Chambui is in need of meat.
Fancy doing some hunting for me? I have been so busy trading today that I have had no time to go hunting, which is an issue as I am nearly out of booze ingredients. I would like you to slay 4 stepped zoes for me and bring back their meat. You should be able to find some just outside of Reunion. Booze, fresh booze, guaranteed to satisfy. Made with game caught daily by the finest Dzka hunters and prepared by our husbands. Fresh booze.
But I'm about to go catch your meat for you. Does that make me your husband? Chug, chug, chug. What? Chugging what? What am I chugging? I have a little bit of water. Booze? Oh, booze! Booze! Yeah, gotcha, gotcha. Took me a second. Got alcohol water. Alcohol water. Tea? What about alcoholic tea? Honestly, that would probably be terrible. Although the Namazu do have the way that they drink tea is basically, it is like alcohol to them. If you do the hunting and then claiming to have done it herself, false advertising much, right? Misleading consumers. What is this? Oh, I leveled up. I'm level 68, I think. We are low-key probably going to be level 70 before we finish this level. On both of my... Probably on both of my Stormblood tunes. So we'll probably have Samurai and Red Mage both. Oh wait, I need one more. Not reading. One over here apparently. Fuck is that mount? This one? It's Petey. Princess Petey. Princess Petey. Bunnies. Does the game have so many weird ass mounts? Because anime, Tempest. Because anime. Pretty sure that's how it works. I don't know what that does. Convert something. I don't have my glasses on. I keep trying to fly. Oh, Kastiri. Yeah, Kastir. Kastiri warrior. Hi.
Do you have any meat? We Dzka are somewhat different to the other tribes in that all our hunting is done by our women. My little girls are already proving to be quite skilled with a bow and arrow. I'm sorry to take even more of your time, but could you please deliver the Zo meat to my husband? You will find them just behind that nearby tent.
I love that. The flipping of gender roles. Jambui's husband. I stopped animating years ago. That's fair, Tempest. How you doing, bud? You okay? You look very pensive. Oh, why? Hello! Can I help you with something? Step Zo meat, a key ingredient in Chimbui's Buuz. Ah, you have been hunting for my wife, have you? You have my thanks. I must say it is quite nice to have the chance to speak with someone that does not belong to my tribe. I would love to talk more, but it is really time I got back to cooking. Speak with my wife and I am sure she will see you are rewarded for your hard work. I didn't even know you were back here, man. He's just chilling.
You may be aware of this, but those from the outside our tribe seldom have the chance to speak with the Dzka men.
Really?
Usually we keep our men at home, but my husband's Buuz are so much better than anything I could make. I felt it would be depriving my customers if I did not give them the opportunity to sample his cooking. Regardless, it is time I got back to work. Thank you for all you have done.
No worries. You booze, you lose. Baidu. Merchant for a day. Oh yeah, some of the mounts do have very dramatic music. Baidu is not very good at his job. Oh, bud. Oh, I am beginning to wonder if I will ever be able to sell my wares. I was so certain that I could finally make a success of myself here as a trader. Oh, hello there. Tell me, have you ever tried your hand at running your own market stall? I myself have been struggling to sell much of anything of late. Observing someone else may be just what I need. Let me know if you feel up to the challenge. Yeah, go on then. Are you willing to tend my stall? Tending to the merchant's stall will take several minutes. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. What will you say? Yeah, alright. Fantastic! I have a feeling I'm going to learn a lot from observing you. I always have prided myself on having a varied assortment of goods for sale. There should be something here for every kind of customer. The best of luck to you! Listen carefully to each customer and choose something you think will meet their needs. There's just a whole chicken here. Yoo-hoo! Goods for sale! Goods for sale! Come get your goods! Hi Vanitas, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. I mean, you could record if you... I mean, I've never had anyone ask me that before. I guess it depends. It depends what you want it for and what it is.
Oh my, quite a selection of food you have. Let me think. Yesterday we had fish. Trader, what would you recommend for a bunch of growing boys with healthy appetites?
Yesterday she had fish. What about mammoth thigh? Mammoth thigh would be great.
That does sound nice, doesn't it? Oh, I'll take your finest mammoth thigh.
You made a sale. Nicely done.
Give me a toy! Mummy said I could buy a toy because I've been good. I don't have much money, so it should be something cheap. What can I buy?
A wooden horse, a karaki board and pieces, cheap wooden flute, fancy multicolored doll. What about a cheap wooden flute?
A flute? I've never played one before, but maybe Daddy can teach me. I'll take it.
You made a sale! Nicely done. Hi Jackie, howdy, welcome in, how you doing? Thank you for the bunny check-in, I appreciate that. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, is this one of the cashier? Oh no, he's not. Love struck Zayla. Evening, Jackie. Oh, I pine for that buxom maiden so, but I know not how to express my feelings. Whatever should I do? I've got just the book for you. Scream of your love to all reunion. Good things come to handsome gents. You'll get nowhere with a face like that. That is rough, buddy. I've got just the book for you. A book, you say? Pray, tell me, just what is it called? A beginner's guide to child rearing? Swim like an Asian. Artikim Tactics, Advanced Edition. Quali Love Songs of Legend. Someone put Asuna on that burn. What about Quali Love Songs of Legend? Love songs! Now that you mention it, I remember her saying she enjoyed music. I will take that book, thank you. Hello. Showing her wine art tendencies. Have a cheap flute. Oh, I was like wine art, but yeah, you know what? You know what? You're right. Cheap flute. Oh, that's funny. How you doing, Scry? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Howdy, howdy. You made a sale. Nicely done. Anyone else? Buxom maidens?
Do you think this necklace suits me? I just bought it from that stall over there.
Is that one of the eyes of Nidhogg? It looks lovely on you. What a nice shade of scarlet. We have even better jewelry here. Nah, I should compliment her for it. She just bought it. Hey, thank you for the bunny check-in, Scry. I appreciate that.
I am glad you think so. I fell in love with the color the moment I saw it and knew it had to be mine.
Hey, yo, Saf, how you doing? Hi, Raiders. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Fantasy D's nuts. Oh, Final Fantasy D's nuts. Okay. Runner, I hardly know. Hi, Raiders. How you doing? Welcome in. Hi, Geek. Hi, Nova. Hi, Saf. Hello, hello. I hope your marathon went well today. Howdy, howdy. We're just doing some side quests. We're recommending some jewelry for a fine maiden. Big chillin'. Oh, that's good, that's good. But hello, welcome. I am Atheria, or you can call me Ath. I'm doing every quest in Final Fantasy XIV, which means we're starting off tonight with some side quests, and then we're going to do some main story later on tonight. But yeah, welcome in. I do other things other than Final Fantasy. I play through game requests from our community, and I also have a Tuesday night stream where I collab with my wonderful friends, including Saf and Nova and Cake and Jim and Zebby. They all come in here. We all doing it. But thank you. She said do. Wow, Saf, real mature. Wonderful friends, Saf Gigi. Oh, do some real quests. These are real quests, Saf. What do you mean? We get to talk to pretty ladies. How do you think that is not a real quest? Please explain. Please explain. But yeah, welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay. If you're not familiar with what Saf gets up to, yo, Saf GG just dropped in from their marathon stream. This Aussie Singaporean VTuber is serving up variety like it's a buffet. 1 minute they're slaying demons, the next they're all about that shooty life. No spoilers here, just good vibes and maybe some trimming medals? Keep an eye out for Yvonne pulls and peak moments with the gang. It's a wild ride down under and up over. Oh, that's funny. If not quest, why pretty lizard girl? Exactly. Exactly. Yvonne pulls. Yeah, geek. Where's your Yvonne? Where's your Yvonne, geek? Hmm? Shut up, Az. It was too easy. It was too easy. It's the way she laughs too. Fucked up. Oh, it was just too easy. Oh, I mean, the segue was there, really. It wasn't even my fault. What could I do? What could I do? It was presented to me on a platter. They want me to be loyal to my girl. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. Fire baddie. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But I hope you're doing well, Raiders. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, the other kind of stuff we play, we've been playing Sea of Stars at the moment, but next weekend is my birthday. So on Friday, I'm doing a special art stream for my birthday. For my birthday. Happy birthday, Ad. Thank you. It's next week. You'll just have to come and be in here. How old are you turning? That is 55. Are you fucked up? Are you fucked up? I'm not telling you how old I am. Oi! There was a pin there, mate. What are you doing? Chat, he straight up pinned that. It's alright, I have the power. You overreached the pin, Saffy Goose. Oh, that's alright, that's alright. Kind of funny though. It was kind of funny. But no, I am not turning 55. Happy birthday, Ath. Hope you enjoy your 55th birthday. Remember to drink milk and get those calcium pills in Granny. Wow. I preferred Auntie. I preferred when Saf was on the Auntie train. Although, Grandma Ath, this wouldn't be the first time Grandma Ath was brought up. You know, it is what it is, man. I'm just in touch with my mature side, okay? I think Auntie sounds like an insult. It's like Mom. Granny. Aunt Spit. Oh, it's like Mom, thumbs up. Granny, thumbs up. Aunt Spit. I don't know. I don't want anyone calling me Mom or Mommy. Y'all can stay out of here with that. Maybe like one time ironically is okay, but like Big Sis is okay. Can't. Yeah. Canty. Cat Auntie. Canty. That's good. Oh, no, do not enable. Welcome in, Saf. I know you've been gone for a while. If you need to head off so you can get some dinner, please do. Thank you for the raid today. I appreciate it. Thanks for sending your community over here, and I hope you all enjoy your stay. If you're gonna stick around, I have lots of fun here. I voice act out all the lines in the video game, and yeah, we have a fun, goofy time. I get yapping at times. It is what it is. Auntie Ath sounds nice. Can we play, mommy? See, that just makes me feel weird. That just makes me feel weird. Auntie Ath does not make me feel weird. I think too, like, the alliteration is nice. Yeah. It is what it is. Oh. I think because I call NPCs mommy, and when I'm like, you know, when it's like a mommy, I'm like, mommy? And then people calling me mommy, I'm like, miss me with that. Go on, chatter, say hello to your auntie Atheria. Oh man. Like, if I'm gonna be a little freak about an NPC, you know, that's completely different. Anyway, speaking of little freaks, no, wait. So yeah, we're talking to this pretty lady at the moment. She is very cute, but she wants to buy some jewelry from us. What the fuck is that golem emote? It's something, isn't it? It's something. Okay.
In fact, I had actually planned on buying 2 pieces of jewelry today. Do you have anything for sale?
Scarlet earrings? Oh yeah, scarlet earrings to match the necklace, right?
Oh, those would go perfectly with my necklace. I will have them, thank you. That said, I'm quite taken with this ruby ring as well. Give me both the earrings and the ring.
She has some sharp claws. You made a sale! Nicely done.
I must say I am very impressed. I had no idea there was still so much I had to learn about trading. Up until now, I had simply recommended whatever I thought was best, but it is clear that the customer's wishes should always be my top priority.
No, really.
Thank you for all your help.
Merchant for a day complete. Alright. Does he have anything to say about that? No. Okay. Uto. Fishing for customers? Uto would like to attract more custom.
Would you mind helping out a trader who is down on her luck? I simply need you to promote my wares to the locals. Try your best to bring the subject up as naturally as possible.
She wants us to do undisclosed advertising. Undisclosed advertisement. Ding dong, ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong.
I would specifically like you to mention the smoked fish I have for sale. I caught them back in Isari.
With the chat mode in Say, enter smoked fish from Isari to get the locals' attention. Yeah, as naturally as possible. Gotcha. I wonder if there's any other players around. Oop. Or if I can do a little cheeky joke. Let me say, hopefully no one's around to see this, otherwise they'll be like, what are you doing? Hashtag ad. Smoked fish from Isari. Hashtag sponsored by, what was her name? Uto. Have you ever had smoked fish from Asari before? I hear they're quite delectable. I've only had them the once, but I will never forget it. One of the tastiest meals I've ever had for sure. If someone's selling it in Reunion, then I'll be first in line to buy some. Well, that went over well. Alright, who else am I hashtag adding? Oh. Alright, well, yeah. Hashtag add smoked fish from Asari. Hashtag sponsored by Uto. Caught in Asari, you say? I might go and take a look later. They'll all be gone. They'll all be gone before you get there. There you go. I did your ad campaign. Completed. Hello again. I am pleased to say I have had a few customers stop by since you went off to spread word of my fish. If business continues to be this good, then I might have enough to buy some fur before heading home. The ocean breeze makes Asari a rather chilly place to live. Oh, I cannot wait to go back and see my husband again. Thank you for all your help. Completed. Woohoo! Tamachar. Rip-off reunion. Tamachar wants to investigate some unsavory dealings. Would you mind helping me with an investigation? Yeah, sure. Those who do business here are allowed to set their own prices. However, I have had word of a trader that has been abusing this system by charging more for their goods exclusively for foreign customers. Should this continue, Reunion's reputation shall suffer great damage. I have taken it upon myself to regularly check the traders' stalls, but I suspect the culprit is hiding their extortionate prices from me. That is why I require your help. Please investigate the local traders, taking note of their wares and the prices they sell them for. I have marked the 5 stalls I would like you to visit on your map. Report to me when you are done. Okay. Who's being dodgy? Who's being dodgy? Shambui? Surely not the Buuz lady.
How many Buuz do you fancy, miss?
Shambui's stall contains various kinds of booze. All of her wares are being sold for fair prices. Good. Yasui.
You there, traveller? Can I interest you in some smoked meat? My prices may be steep, but satisfaction is guaranteed.
Yasui's stall contains raw meat, sausages, and smoked food. All of her wares are being sold for expensive prices. This guy's deep in thought. Baider? Surely Baider is being fair. Struggling to find something? Search no longer, for I am sure to have it in stock. Baider's stall contains a mix of meat, fish, and assorted trinkets. All of his wares are being sold for cheap prices. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Cheap, cheap. Otokui.
Why, that exotic aura you emit. You must be a traveller from far-off lands. Can I interest you in some kumis? It is the most luxurious local drink I have on offer.
Botokui's stall contains an assortment of alcoholic beverages. All of her wares are being sold for very expensive prices. This guy, must good. Come and get your hands on the juiciest fruit and vegetables available in Reunion. This guy was kind of a dick to Serena. Mascot's stall contains fruit and vegetables. All of his wares are being sold for expensive prices. Okay. Finished? Well, what did you learn? What does Baidu sell? A mix of meat, fish, and trinkets. How expensive were Baidu's wares? They were cheap. I did not write this down. Uh-oh. I see. What about Masgood? Masgood was fruit and vegetables. And they were expensive. Understood. Tell me about Yasui's stall. Yasui was selling meat. And it was expensive. And Botakui was selling alcohol. And it was very expensive. And finally, what about Chambui? Buuz? And it was fairly priced. That more or less matches up with what I had learned myself. Well, if you exclude Botakui, Kumis is hardly a luxury commodity in these parts. No doubt she was hoping a traveler such as yourself would be ignorant of the fact. She cannot be allowed to continue this kind of behavior. I will give her a stern warning letter. Thank you for your help. The Kestir has entrusted me with a reward that I was to give to anyone able to aid me in uncovering the crafty trader. I would say you have done more than enough to be worthy of it. Thanks. Appreciate that. I appreciate that, mate. Ha ha, you got a warning letter. You got a warning letter. Stop those shady practices. Ordinary youth. Silent banquet. This ordinary youth is most grateful to the Kestir. There is a matter I require your help with. I want to show my appreciation to the Kestir for creating Reunion. The marketplace allows us both to trade and communicate with the other tribes. We would have struggled to do either before Reunion was set up. After speaking with my fellow traders, we decided that we would host a banquet for the Kestir. However, 3 of them are still yet to deliver their food for the feast. I'm still waiting on Baidu, Shambui, and Uto. Please, seek them out and tell them you wish to discuss the banquet. That's really sweet that they're showing their appreciation with a banquet. That's cool, I like that.
Oh, my apologies for the delay, though I think the Kestir will enjoy what I have brought. A smoked fish, straight from Isari. I would normally not go to such lengths, but the Kestir have done so much for us. The mere fact they allow non-Zayla into Reunion is truly commendable. No doubt their generosity is motivated by trade, but I would be lying if I said it was not the reason that I too came here.
That's valid. Bye, dear. Oh, my apologies for being so late. We Kakol are still few in number, and it took somewhat longer than anticipated to gather what we required. However, I can assure you it will have been well worth the wait. I made sure to collect only the finest ingredients to show our gratitude to the Kestir. Good job. Now for the booze.
Oh, the banquet? Do not worry, my contribution is ready. I have been incredibly busy of late and it completely slipped my mind. Our tribe's hunters are so skilled, we often have more food than we know what to do with. Having somewhere like Reunion where we can trade our unnecessary meat is a great help to us.
She really said, we're so good, we just accidentally do too good of a job hunting food. We're just accidentally too good. Like, oh, whoops, brought back too much food again, my bad. Accidentally hunted the local species to extinction. Oopsies. Big oopsies. Were you able to find all 3 traders? I sure was. Horse milk. A gift from the Kakol, freshly extracted from a horse this morning. Horse milk. Beast meat. Procured by a skilled Zetskar hunter. Smoked fish. Given to you by Uto from Isari. Quite a selection indeed. Have you ever heard why the Castir founded Reunion? They say a Castiri child died from an illness that would have been treatable with the right medicine. Alas, the Castir had no means of procuring the cure at the time. As you say, there are plenty of other popular theories that may be true. The Castir are hardly going to open their mouths and tell us which is correct after all. Not that it really matters a great deal. We owe them a huge debt regardless. Complete. Alright. Okay, inside there's one more quest. Is it the Shy Girl? No, it's not. Kai Shan. Who needs words? Kai Shan is so worried he is on the verge of saying something. My god. You can tell from the timidness of Kai Shan's nod that he is worried by something. Kai Shan points to the north. The haste with which he extended his arm suggests there is something in that direction which requires your attention. Alright. North I go. North. Hello? What's north? Bunch of dudes getting dyed. A marble? Oh, there's a bunch of marbles. Oh, sorry, it's not a marble, it's a purple. Get it? Because it's like purple. It's purple. Okay. A shaken merchant. Mindless? Okay, he's being attacked by these tree dudes. Hi, tree dudes. How you doing? Hey. Don't hit me back. That's not fair. I do quite like the design of these tree guys. They've got tiny little legs, so they just crawl around on their arms. But they've got cool blue gems inside, as if that's their core that's powering them. Look how big and long their arms are. All the better for hugging you, my dear. Okay, Shaken Merchant, what's going on? Oh, thank you so much. That was nearly the end of me. I must thank Kaishan as well for sending help. I'm quite impressed you understood that you were needed here. Working out exactly what the Castir are trying to communicate is never easy. They believe all words to be lies and as such never open their mouths. However, they are both loyal and honest. That is why so many are more than happy to do business with them. Tell Kaishan that I will be along shortly. I will set off as soon as I have reloaded my cart. Hi, Boonsits. How you doing? Welcome in. Howdy, howdy. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, wait. Did he have anything else to say? No. Alright. We can go and let Kaishan know that the merchant he wanted us to help is all dandy. Rescued promptly by moi. It's an interesting concept, having an entire tribe of people who communicate exclusively without speaking. Like using the nuances of body language and behavior to convey what they need. Sleepy. You're sleepy. Hopefully you can get some rest soon. Or if you just woke up, hopefully you get a good start to the day. There you go, Kaishan. Well, I just nod in his general direction, I guess. The tension has finally left Kaishan's oh-so-expressive face. You take note of the message of thanks relayed via his warm gaze. Bless. Guess what? Side quests done. 4 AM, my goodness. 4 AM is very early in the morning. Early, very early. Okay, let me just tick off these. Yep. From my to-do list. Okay, well, main scenario makes an appearance already. Making good time. So, as I was saying earlier, we are up to trying to find Lord Hien in Azim's Step. He's been apparently hanging out with this lady, but she needs to trade for something that this guy has and cannot leave without it. So she's got to go collect something to trade items with him for the item that she needs. So before she's going to help us, I bet we're going to have to go help her get what she needs. A season for war. Serena does not usually depend on the kindness of strangers, but will gladly make an exception today. Yeah, let's just water first.
You want to help me? Is that it?
Sure.
I do not know what to say. Thank you, Atheria. Thank you. The lumbering ones we must fell wander the plains to the west of Reunion. If we each harvest 2, then we should have enough whisper root.
As if he isn't around the corner.
Return here when you've finished. Good luck.
He's chilling here somewhere. So go kill some dudes. For whisper root, that's the thing we needed to collect. Is it up? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, it's the tree things. I suppose whisper root, yeah, that does make sense. Whoa. He just bopped me right on the head. Give me another one. Come here. Okay, I only need to do one more. Alright. A bonus. A big bonus. Do you enjoy your samurai job? Yeah, I do. It's fun. Don't mind it. It's not my favorite. But I don't hate it. Oh, it's that big guy. That's the fate. Bonus applied. With bonus EXP. I probably prefer Red Mage out of the 2 Stormblood classes. It's my new main job. Nice. That's good. I do like... It's It's nice like collecting the stickers, and it does make a very satisfying sword noises when you do stuff. And it's very aesthetic with the petals that spit out everywhere. But my first love is ninja.
Welcome back, Atheria. Have you brought the whisper root?
2 whisper root, a common, if valued, ingredient in Zayla medicines. Gets better high level. Gotcha. That makes sense, yeah.
Blessed is he who shows kindness to strangers, for with fortune does he ever ride. Will this quantity suffice?
It shall. The kinsai is yours. The gods favor you more than you know, child. Udgan rarely have need of such herbs, and so my stock is limited. Had you come a day earlier or later, I would have none for you.
Perhaps the gods guided me here as they guided grandmother, as they guided this woman from the west.
Oh, cutscene?
Hey,
Oh, voice.
how goes the search? Any luck?
Yeah, you could say that I've had some luck.
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master!
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
I love you, Giddy. She's great.
Oh, please. It is I who should be grateful.
Serena is cute too.
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second!
Uh-oh.
Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the fate of your superiors?
What? Oh my god, he's being an ass.
Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils your kind are!
Little prince! Oh, so you change it each X pack. Cool. Mix it up a bit.
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
Those boys are of the Oranir and Dothal, the 2 strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law. For now.
The Children of Azim is quite the title.
Grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly. Very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undying Ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested.
The Undying Ones? God, what is up with these names? Children of Azim and the Undying Ones. Oh, Castilla's here to break it up. He's very angry.
Ah, the master of the markets. He is Castilla.
Yeah, I feel like all rules about superiority are thrown out when you come to the market. I thought that was the rule.
To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castilla. They do not speak.
That's interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
Neutral grounds, like the Continental in John Wick movies. Nice.
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words!
As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothar heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
Heads. They just kill each other. My god.
The dispute will be settled at the Nardum?
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan San. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan San, which in these lands is now.
Oh. Well, we came at a good time then.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
She's too cute, no. She's too cute to take her away from us. We've got an ad starting soon. So I think I'll just give it a sec. I might go grab a snack. I'll go grab a snack while the ad's on before we continue the main scenario so that we don't miss anything. So I will be right back. I'm back. I'm back. I did not bring enough to share with the class. I literally just have an up and go. So, sorry. Also, Boone says, thank you very much for your second fluffy little bunny collected. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Welcome in. And Hunter with a 15 stream streak. Thank you very much for the stream streak. I appreciate that. Got me one too. You have a snack already. We starving over here. You just said you got a snack. Oh. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Alright, we can continue. We can continue with our main scenario. Yeah, Serena, are you going to be fighting in the Nardum?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Kestir, have reason to remain neutral.
She looks sad. Did I? Am I being gaslit? You literally said in your 15 stream streak, got me one too. Like, got you a snack too. Right? And then you did like a popcorn eating emoji. I think you're the one gaslighting me.
The Mol are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but...
Lambs among wolves? Oof.
Never mind that. You seek Hien, yes? I know where he may be.
Oh, she doesn't want to talk about it. I said get me one too. Oh, you're right. You did say that, didn't you? I completely misread that. Yeah, you're right. I am the one gaslighting you. Oh. Oh, she looks so sad. I want 2 snacks now. Snackless. Snackless. Maidenless. Snackless. Oh, another side quest. 3 side quests. Sorry, Serena. You can be sad for a little while longer yet. Snackless should be an emote. Snackless.
I like a good fight as much as anyone, but we should probably find Hien and head back to Doma as soon as we can.
If she knows where Lord Hien is, then what are you waiting for? Ask her! Go Setsu, buddy. I'm sorry. You're gonna be sorely disappointed, but you're gonna have to stand here for the next hour while I go do some other side quests, bud. The people have spoken, and Lord Hien will heed their words. He must. Alright, have fun. Wait for me. Tugin? Stranger danger? Tugin has a soft spot for children.
Have you by any chance come for a walk around the market? I look after families as children while they shop here.
I also keep my eyes open for any children that get separated from their parents. If you happen to come across any lost boys and girls, please tell them to come here. Out looking for lost kids. Any lost children here? Curious Hema boy.
I had no idea there was a lady like that. I will go and play with her until Daddy finishes work. Though I do wish I knew where my brother had gone off to. Maybe he's with the lady already.
Uh-oh. We've lost a kid. Valeri girl. Watching the sheepies.
What are you talking about? I'm not lost. There's a lady here who looks after lost children. Maybe I'll go and speak with her. But not because I'm lost or anything.
Yeah, sure. The dad is with the lady for sure. Well, no, there's the little I'm assuming the little brother. I don't know if he actually said little brother. But I'm assuming little brother. It was giving little brother energy. His little brother's lost. But his dad's working here somewhere. Up. Up the back here? Bold Hema boy. Okay, yeah, this looks like younger brother energy for the last guy.
You say there's a nice lady that will look after me? I will go and search for her now. By the way, have you seen any other children that look like me?
I have. And he's already with the lady.
Whee!
I have had 3 children come saying you sent them to me. I was only supposed to be looking after 1 today, but things have gotten quite lively. I never cease to be amazed by how friendly Zayla children are with each other. Tribal boundaries mean nothing to them. This group alone contains a pair of Hema twins, a Buleri girl, and the Bayakud child that was here from the start. Their tribes are all so different. 1 of every 3 Hema pregnancies results in twins, just like these 2. Bayakud women have a tradition of taking multiple husbands, and the Bulir support themselves by collecting dung, drying it, and turning it into charcoal, which they then sell to the other tribes. Poop pencils! It's poop pencils! Poop pencils! Get your poop pencils right here! Huh? Yeah, they collect dung, dry it, and turn it into charcoal. Are they like the scratch and sniff stickers? Ugh. 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 Hate that. Hate that. That is disgusting. It is disgusting, Lenny. It is. It is disgusting. They have all been brought up so differently, and yet they get along so well. Some days I wish we adults could behave the same. Regardless, that is of no concern to a traveler such as yourself. Thank you for your help. We should 100% make Ath eat those random mystery flavor beans. I don't even know if I can eat the mystery flavor beans. God, I hope they contain gluten. Popcorn flavor or diaper flavor? What the fuck? Please tell me that's not real. Please tell me that is not real. That is disgusting. Lenny's message first line stopped at make Ath eat, and I thought he was saying the poop pencils. Yuck. It is very real. No. Why? Why? We don't need this. What a time to be alive. Yuck. Regardless, that is of no concern to a traveler such as yourself. Thank you for your help. You're welcome. Blue one over here. Put me in the ground. I didn't ask to see this. Hi, Zebby. Welcome in. Welcome to poop pencils and diaper beans, I guess. Just take the easy way out and say you're allergic. You're right. Sorry, I'm allergic. Can't eat them. I don't know if that'll work. Did it work? It looks like it worked. You might be whitelisted, Lenny. Oh, bean boozled jelly beans. Portion contains weird and wild flavors. What is on the back of this? Liver and onions. Cappuccino. Honestly, the cappuccino flavor doesn't even sound good. Old bandage. Pomegranate. Rotten egg. Buttered popcorn. Toothpaste. Bath. Stink bug. Dirty dishwater. This is making my skin crawl. Stinky socks. And dead fish. Why? Why? Why would anyone want this? So when you're eating, no, no, can't have them. Can't have them. King bean cup. Ugh. No, I have free will. I'm not eating that. I'll do a one chip challenge, but I won't eat that shit. No, thank you. I'm good. Oh my way. Would you eat it for a sub? No. See, that's the fun thing about free will, Lenny. I can decide whether I'm gonna do something even if it's for money or not. I've seen streamers do it for X subs, and you know what? If they want to do that, they are very welcome to. But there are things that I will do for subs, and there are things that I won't do for subs. And there's a lot of things in the things of like things I will not do for subs. Even a horror game, you'll have to pay for it. But you'll have pilk, and you know what, Lenny? Y'all paid for the pilk, alright? The pilk was monetized. That was monetized pilk, okay? Adding the Red Bull was that was free will science on my part. But y'all paid for the pilk. The hell is pilk? It's Pepsi and milk mixed together, Hunter. Piss milk? No, but I did also have what tasted like piss milk, which is cow piss. Whatever gross stuff you ate that one stream. Yeah, and I had a bug as well. I had like a little lava bug thing. Remember when bugs are fine. Look, I think half of the stuff on that list that I did. Yeah, the silkworm. Yeah, the silkworm, yeah. I remember that. Zebby ate it too. To be fair, a lot of the stuff that I had on that list was stuff that I thought I would be okay with eating. And then it ended up that there were a lot of things on the list that I thought would be fine that were not fine. Like the bamboo, was bad. I thought that would be okay, but that was not okay. There was like a kelp thing that I thought would be fine. That was not fine. There was the the purple mochi balls. I forgot what they were called. It was like that weird purple flavor. Those were bad. Those were very bad. The yam, yeah, the yam ones. Those were really bad. But I enjoyed, or at least didn't mind, everything else on the list. The pickle was weird, but not bad. Ube? Oh, ube. Ube. Yeah, Scry, you're right. Ube. I had ube little mochi ball things. But they look like dried ball sacks. So, like, visually, they were not purple. Like, visually, they looked off. And taste-wise, they were not good. They tasted about as good as they looked. And they straight up, I am telling you, they looked like ball sacks, man. They were like almost brown. Yeah, they were brown and all shriveled up. I think they were off. No, they weren't off, Zebby, remember? Because they were in use by, and then we got another box, and they were the same. The second box was the same. Yeah, the ube buns. I can't remember exactly what they were. Oh god, am I gonna be able to find the photo on my phone? It was from 2 years ago now. I'll probably have to repost it in the Discord. It was a very long time ago now. Let me see if I can locate. When did I do it? When in my timeline did I do this shit? I don't remember. I'm looking at photos and being like, before or after this? Oh wait, no, I found it. I found it. I'll post the ball sacks in the Discord. Hang on. Let me just make it so that this will be easy to find. Alright. Exclamation mark Discord if you're not in the Discord and you want to see this. You don't, but, you know, that's the option. Where do I even post it? Dude, I guess. No, I will not be providing content. Yeah. There you go, I posted the ball sacks. Powdered ball sacks, rather. We have a bakery that specializes in ube. We have enough Filipinos that they sell well. That's good. I've definitely had ube before, and I'm not a big fan of it. Which is sad because it's purple. Not actually a problem, Hunter. Kind of neutral for me. Tastes like yam. Yeah. Yup. Yeah, so that's what it was. What else do we have around that time? Now that I found it, I can have a look. Oh, it was called. It was gluten-free. It wasn't ube. It was taro. Gluten-free, and I will send you the box because I was highly misled based on the image on the package. The image on the package was highly misleading. Taro flavored rice cake. They were not ube. I don't know what you got in that packet, but it looks like it expired 3,000 years ago. That's what I'm saying, but they weren't expired. They were not expired. They were in date. And we got 2 boxes of them because we opened the first one and we were like, that looks out of date. But the second one looked exactly the same. The second one looked exactly the same. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with them, but yeah. Yeah, so we had... Oh, there was the spicy squid that tasted like cat food. It just tasted like what I would think cat food tasted like. It didn't end up being as spicy as I thought it was going to be. I actually didn't mind it. It was just really hard to eat because it was so hard. The silkworm pupa was the piece de resistance at the top of the, like that was the last thing on the sub goal. Squid jerky. Yeah, it was squid jerky, yeah. Tasted better than salmon jerky. We had salmon jerky when we were in Japan, and I did not like that. Hi Taylor, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you for the bunny check-in. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. We're talking about stuff that I consumed as part of a subathon that I did. Was it a subathon? Yeah, it was a subathon. But there was different tiers of food that I would eat, depending on the level of sub goal. Pickled bamboo was really bad. Pickled bamboo made me want to... Pickled bamboo nearly did me in, honestly. That smelled and tasted really bad. Just the smell alone nearly took me out. And then I tried tasty stuff, so I tried like Swedish fish, a whatchamacallit. There was a toxic waste candy that was actually... I think the first one I had, I was not sold on it, but then I just kept eating them. I ended up eating the whole box of them. There was dolmades, which were pretty good. So they're like vine leaves stuffed with rice. They were pretty good. Aloe vera drink, that was delicious. An extreme sour pickle, like one of those warhead pickles. That flavor was really weird. I actually didn't really like it. I don't think I finished it. I think Zebby took it. American candy. Yeah, American candy. Aloe vera drink. You don't like aloe vera drink? It's so good. It is really good. Oh, there was the Takis crisps. They were like the super spicy ones. And I also... It was like lime and spice. And to start with, I was like, nah, that's bad. Again, ended up eating the whole packet. Oh, and I had some Red Hots. These were bad. Cinnamon flavored candy. Those were bad. Did not like those. Red Hots, those were bad. Those were really bad. And then I had peanut butter and banana sandwich. Ugh. Ugh. That was bad too. Oh, the Pilk. And I also had Yakult because I hate Yakult. Although I tell you what, I got 2 Yakult. So I got a blueberry flavored one, which was really good. And then I got a Yakult Light, which I drank and I was like, oh, that's actually fine. So I don't know what happened with the first ever Yakult I ever had, but the first time I ever had Yakult, when I tell you, the minute it hit my tongue, it nearly left my mouth again. It nearly came straight back out. Don't like jelly of drinks that I have to chew. Well, you know what? Some people just don't like having their drink as a meal. And it's okay to be wrong sometimes. The yogurty one? Yeah, the yogurty one was good. And yeah, the light one was okay too. I actually didn't mind that. But I do think I sent them all home with Zebby. I don't think I kept them. Oh, didn't we have kombucha? Or was that off stream? It might have been off stream. I think Zebby just brought over kombucha for me. I have a photo of kombucha apparently, which I tried. The pickle looked bad. But yeah, there you go. That's... So, there are things that I will eat for money. But I tell you what, I did learn from that experience, and I did not enjoy eating things that tasted bad on stream. Like, the whole event was fun, but definitely the bamboo. When I pulled the bamboo out and opened that and the smell hit me, I was like, this is bad. Yeah, I ate a lot of the snacks. Yeah, Zebby came over at the end of the week event and they basically ate the leftovers and then whatever we still had to eat during that stream. Somehow, streamer learns they don't enjoy food they don't like. I know, that's crazy. But it just means that I'm like, yeah, I have the free will not to do that again. It's like the 24-hour stream. I did it once. I will never do another 24-hour stream. Never. Never, ever, ever. I'm good, thanks. Puzzles and Pilk. Puzzles and Pilk. To be fair, I'd have Pilk again. I would have Pilk again. I could literally go make Pilk right now. I have Pepsi in the... I'm not going to, but I could. If I wanted to. We have possibilities here. Yeah, see the container, the rice cake, the taro rice cake picture on the box looked fine. And I was like, oh, this looks like it could be good. But yeah, it just was not good. There's a certain allure, right? Have a reservation for you in the pillow room. The pillow room? The crazy room? The grippy sock room? The silly room, yeah. Why do I feel like I need to do a quest button? Anyway, gonna go. See you later. Bye, Scry. See ya. Get back on track. I wonder if that's why Jim has the as you were saying button. Is it Jim? Yeah, I think Jim has the as you were saying button or something. I don't know. But yeah, that is why I will not have the jelly beans. I'm not gonna have the jelly beans. No thanks. I'm good. I'm good. I'll do other things for money. I'll play a horror game for money, but I won't have puke flavored jelly beans, thanks. I'm good. Purbol Rain! This Artican warrior has his eyes on a particular kind of flower. Could I ask you for help? I have no one else to turn to. I have searched all over the Azim steppe for one single flower. Someone told me that it was sold in Reunion, but I have had no luck here either. Could you search for this flower for me? It shall not be a dangerous task by any means. Oh yeah, sure. No, I should not lie. Least of all to a visitor to our land. It will be a job fraught with peril. For the only way to obtain the flower I require is by slaying a Purbol. If you are willing to help, you should be able to find some north of here. Please, slay 3 of them and bring back their flowers. Bro was really trying to slide at me. Like, sorry mate, I figured it out from the name of your quest. We can do a bean boozle with just sugar and sugar-free beans. The surprise isn't until later. Oh my god. Zebby. Oh. Like, I do have a list of events that I would do. Like, there are stream events that I would do as, like, sub-goals or something. Like, because I keep a list of, like, running ideas for stuff. Like, I do... One of them is cooking. Like, I do a cooking stream. Because it could be fun. I've talked about it before, but I have the Final Fantasy XIV cookbook. But I have not cooked a lot out of it. So it could be fun doing a stream where we do a Final Fantasy XIV recipe. So that'd be something I'd consider. Because that could be cool. Would be fun. Beep, beep, beep. Danger. Little does he know I'm level 68. Nearly level... Well, not nearly level 69, but you know. I'm close enough to level 69 that I'm going to claim that I'm level 60. Oh, did that not kill him? I thought that killed you. Take them out. To be fair, you know, taking the flowers from these guys, I will give it to them. They're very pretty. The purple things on its head, I assume that's what the flowers are. They are very pretty. Although I would assume they'd be poisonous or something. I don't feel like they'd be nice to smell. What in the mutated Venus flytrap is that? It's a purple! It's a purple marble. But yeah, basically. They're big dudes. They're big freaky guys. Freaky guys. These ones are prettier than the others. If it works like a Venus flytrap, then it'd smell sweet. Oh, really? To lure in their prey. You know what? That does make sense. You know what? That does make sense. I will counter though, Cake. Their ability that they're most known for is called bad breath. To counter. Which you didn't know. Too many sweets. Too many sweets. They've got halitosis. Were you able to get 3 of the flowers? Pungent flower. A foul-smelling herb. There you go. We've resolved the dispute. They're stinky. Not stinky good, they're stinky bad. They don't need to lure you in. They walk right up to you. True. They could do both. Oh my, that stench. Quite ghastly indeed. I suppose I should tell you just why I needed these flowers. But there's someone who's into the smell. We're about to find out. I belong to the Ardakim, the largest of the Zayla tribes. Recent events have led me to being considered as a future Khan. The position brings with it much power and pleasures, but by the same token it has given rise to a bitter and bloody rivalries. My older brother was a candidate before me, but after no less than 8 attempts on his life, he vanished with nary a trace. In his absence, I have risen in the line of succession, meaning I am now the marked man. I did not ask for this. Alas, wishing that it were not so, will not stay the daggers in the dark. That is why I sought out these foul-smelling flowers, to ward off would-be assassins. And thanks to your help, I may enjoy a moment's respite. In the meantime, I will set about finding a permanent solution to my problem. That is, finding my brother, Atheria. Unless I do so, there will be no peace for me, save in death. Atheria. 8 attempts? Bro deserves it at that point. Whoa, deserves it. Forget this whole side quest about snacks was due. Forgot this whole side quest was about snacks was due to the poop pencils. No. Oh, you mean us yapping? Yeah. His position, not death. Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah. So, they tried to kill him 8 times? Jeez. When are they going to succeed? That's just embarrassing.
Atheria.
Alright, one more side quest. Not gonna lie, me. Ah, this guy's back again. Words are very unnecessary. Tamashag is not in the best of spirits. The only way I could assassinate someone as a ninja is if they died of old age. Wait, I have the perfect plan. Yes. So, we need to kill this guy, right? Yeah. Okay. So, what we do is, we wait. Yeah, and? No, that's it, that's the plan. We just wait. And then when he gets really old, he dies. That's why Wham is my target. That's rough. Oh. It kind of is giving, you know that there's a skit where it's like, yeah, so we get a job at the bank. It's how I robbed the bank. Yes, Saf gets it. Yeah, there's a skit about robbing a bank. And one of them's like, we get jobs at the bank and then they pay us. And they're like, motherfucker, that's called a job. I think it's a Key and Peele sketch, right? I feel like it's a Key and Peele sketch. Motherfucker, that's called a job. Sorry, slapping my upper go still. Tamachag is not in the best of spirits. Hello, traveler. As it happens, some of the local Kastiri merchants have been dealing with a problem involving your kind of late. Reunion is run by the Kastir. It will not do you any favors to displease them. The tribe is famed for its dislike of speech. They believe that all words are merely lies. People keep telling me that. They really want to hammer that home. The Kastiri way is to show your intentions through your actions. Nothing else shall suffice for them. And yet, a merchant from far-off lands has recently appeared in Reunion, trying to force the Kastir to trade by using the very words they despise. Ignorance is no excuse. I have seen others attempt to explain the local customs to him. However, it matters not what anyone says if he will not listen. I would appreciate it if you were to take responsibility for this buffoon. No doubt he is still on the Khan's tent, harping on. The man goes by Gascot. Please explain to him that words will do nothing to help his cause. No one talks like Gaston, no one sings like Gaston, no one da 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 like Gaston. I don't know the words. And over another skit where it's a guy who's robbing a bank and the teller is like, what do you want? And he's like, give me a job, one that has fair benefits and adequate wages. Oh, and I want weekends off. Oh no. It's like, let me look at Gaston lyrics. Know of the Gaston lyrics from Markiplier? Da 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 da. Like Gaston is crazy. I know the tune, but not the words. No one's slick as Gaston, no one's quick as Gaston, no one's neck as incredibly thick as Gaston. I wish I could go back to not knowing. No one fights like Gaston, dashes lights like Gaston. In a wrestling match, nobody bites like Gaston. Thick neck. No one fucks like Gaston, no one cucks like Gaston. You think you have a wife? No, it's mine, I'm Gaston! See, when I tell you, Cake, when I was like, no one fights like Gaston, I was like, no one fucks like Gaston. I'm like, no, that is 100% not the line. We need to roll that back. So I'm glad you brought it up first. No one's got a swell cleft in his chin like Gaston. Is wild. In a spitting match, nobody spits like Gaston. Oh, that sounds serious. That does sound serious, doesn't it? Anyway, we can move on now. Please explain to him that words will do nothing to help his cause. God, I hope he has the same personality as Gaston. The Kastiri girl furls her brow, willing Gascot to leave her in peace. It appears she isn't the one. It appears she is the one in charge of organizing Reunion's marketplace. Bye, Gaston. Bye. Disney was so unhinged. Yeah. Disney was wild for some of the stuff they did. It's better you don't know, Hunter. It's better you don't know. Alright, guess Scott.
I don't suppose you'd fancy taking part in this conversation anytime soon, would you? If I've done something to displease you, you need only tell me what... And just who would you happen to be? If you're here to trade, then you'll have to wait your turn. I arrived first. What's that? You're not a merchant? Well, are you aware of the funny customs these Castia have? Apparently words aren't much use. Only actions will do.
Yes, that's what she's been trying to tell you.
I was told as much by members of other Ori tribes, but I just can't bring myself to believe it. How can one run a market if they refuse to speak? Regardless, it does not appear that I stand to gain much from continuing to rely on speech. If even a fellow outsider such as yourself is telling me to follow the Castiri customs, I suppose it is high time I acquiesced. Now that I think of it, if you're not a competitor, would you perhaps be interested in working with me? Seek me out if you'd like to hear more.
What an ass. Still remember watching Tarzan as a kid and seeing how the villain Clayton bites the bullet is crazy. I've forgotten how he does. I also remember, and that was the day I learnt that is a thing. Did he get taken by gorillas or something? Vines? Oh. Wrapped. Falls from the treetops, gets tangled up in vines, swings wildly to cut himself free. His shadow shows what happened. Oh. That's dark. Wow. That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. See, I just don't watch movies, so... I mean, I have watched Tarzan, I think, but it was not one of the movies that I liked, so I probably was not paying enough attention. And there's The Lion King where the hyenas eat the villain. Yeah, I remember that. Deserved, though. It seems she is glad to see the back of Gascot. Scar deserved it. Deserved. Long live the king. His only saving grace is that he's voiced by Jeremy Irons, who is the GOAT. The GOAT. Okay, this is going to be a quest chain for sure. It's been an eternity since I last had the chance to talk with a fellow traveler. The name's Gascon. Gascot. I believe the East Aldenard Trading Company and I have been stationed in the Far East for a while now. Sorry, let me try that again. I belong to the East Aldenard Trading Company, and I've been stationed in the Far East for a while now. I used to work at our Kugane office until a short while ago. Oh, great. Wow. East Aldenard Trading Company. Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm surrounded by idiots. Best line. That is a good line. Made me sad when he wasn't reprising his role in the remake, and then that sadness disappeared when it turns out the remake was so bad. Valid. Valid. Sometimes I feel like they need to just leave old movies alone. Like, you don't need to remake it, man. You don't need to turn it into a live action. Like, it was good the first time. Come up with something different. Like, do something else. Even if you make a movie inspired by that movie. But Disney loves money. Yeah, they'll make it just because it's gonna like sell, but then they make it bad. And then people complain about it. But they still go and watch the next one. Word has it, it won't be long before Doma fully escapes the Empire's grasp. Very few merchants are going to pass up such a good opportunity to trade with a newly independent nation. I've always been a pioneer myself, and decided that I would make certain I was the first to explore this new potential trade partner. I brought bags full of foreign goods to impress the locals with. Yet, despite this, I am unable to convince them to even talk to me. Never mind, take a look at my wares. If only they knew what harrowing obstacles I have overcome just to be here. Countless levies paid to pirates, daring escapes from fearsome bandits and beasts. I could go on forever. And what is my reward? The icy stare of a Castiri woman. Until today, I had never met a lady that thought me anything but a charming gent. That is cap. That is absolute cap. You might think people think you're a charming gentleman, but I can promise you, Gaston, they despise you, my man. They think you're a creep. I mean, Gascot. Disney has the same power that Nintendo has. Hold a grasp on people's childhoods and nostalgia. So reminding them of such a thing will bring people to pay. That is true, Cake. You're very right. You're very right. I love the dichotomy. Disney, stop making remakes. Sony, please remake Bloodborne. Well, it happens with like Final Fantasies, right? People were looking forward to like an FF9 remake or something, I think. As it seems I, alone, am not up to this task, I wish to ask for your aid, knowledgeable adventurer. If you help me convince them to trade, I promise you untold discounts on everything I have for sale. Discounts? Okay, dude. No need to be so alarmed, friend. I merely wish for you to help me learn about the Castiri customs. I would not dream of asking you to threaten them or force you to help me with my work. Their culture is unlike anything I have encountered thus far. If I am to get anywhere, I must study all of the customs and deities that govern their day-to-day lives. Only then do I stand a chance of convincing them to trade. This information shall doubtless be equally valuable to you on your travels. Why, if I weren't such a humble man, I would demand you show your gratitude to me for giving you this opportunity. Yes. Charming. The similarities to Gaston increase threefold. Gascot is trying to scam us, and all I can focus on is the cat meandering around our legs. I'm my baby! It's my baby! My kitty. My cat. It's the Nyx lookalike. Quest complete. Look at this baby. It's a Lanusian short-hair cat. This is my minion. She follows me everywhere. Hello. There you go. So cute. Alright, Gascot, what else have you got for us? If I wasn't such a great man, I'd have you pay me $1 million, but instead I'll charge you $999,999. Yeah. What a deal! Words are trivial. Gascot is raring to get started with his studies. Let us start by finding out just how Castir communicate with one another. If we cannot learn this much, then there's not much point in being here. It is to this end that I would have you ask the locals about their customs. Of course, I too shall try asking, although I fear I may have already gained an unfavorable reputation with the locals. Can't even begin to think why. Really? You can't even begin to think why? Because you're an idiot. Yeah. People tried to tell you. I was told that you were told by people what the customs were, and you didn't freaking listen to them. You pay him the money and tell him he's chump change just to fuck with his ego. Delusion does crazy work, right? Can't teach stupid you right. Can't argue with stupid either.
If you wish to understand the Castir, you should start by considering why this area was named Reunion. The Zayla tribes constantly fight with one another. However, whilst they are in reunion, all conflict is forbidden. The area was founded based on the ideal of the Zayla coming together as one.
Or reuniting, you could say.
All conflict is prohibited between Zayla in reunion. It serves as a beacon of hope for those that wish for their tribes to reunite as one.
Interesting. Baidu? You would have me explain Castiri customs to you? I would assume most people would pick those up after spending a few days here. Mind you, our merchant friend makes me wonder. The Castir refuse to speak. They think all words to be lies. If you wish to earn their trust, then simply follow this principle. It should be clear what you need to do. Okay.
Are you helping Gascot? Quite a handful, isn't he? He's not doing his fellow outsiders any favors. Of that you can be certain. You would do well to tell him it is about time he started following Castiri rules for a change. If you wish to trade here, then you will need the Castiri's permission to do so. Let that merchant know that angering them with words will get him nowhere.
Yeah, about time you shut the fuck up. It's not just the Castir. All the bloody Zayla in this place hardly speak. Though they're quite good at staring, I must say. Did you fare any better? We're supposed to show our intentions through actions, you say? Yes, over-reliance on speech is something we should all endeavor to avoid. Then there is truly only one thing for it. We gain their trust by showing them we come in peace. Yes, I shall greet all those in reunion and show that I only want to be their friend. Here's an idea. Why don't you go and greet Katota first? She's the one we really have to convince after all. Oh, God. I'm sorry, lady. Reassure Katota with a wordless, "You can trust me." Katota looks at you quizzically. Show to her that you wish to be friends. Flash me. Katota seems unsure how to react to your gesture. You wonder how to proceed. Kill her with kindness? She may not like this? Oh. I didn't know that's what that was gonna do. I didn't know that was gonna blow her a kiss. I mean, I'm not mad about it, but... but I didn't know that's what was gonna happen. Oh no! Oh no! heart-shaped knife. Yeah, that's how you kill someone with kindness, I guess. Welcome back, Tempest. Welcome back. It seems you have scared Katota. You wonder how best to make amends. Show her you have nothing left to lose. I mean, we're in it now, aren't we? We're in this far. We've come this far. What's the worst that could happen? You know? What's the worst that could happen, guys? No, please. Spare the poor girl. I'm sorry, Cake. Look away. Look away! Avert your gaze! Oh, I just danced for her. That's fine. Ath is neck deep up Schitt's Creek. Yeah, she did not like that. You stand over her like a giant. I do indeed. Katota is unable to think of a suitable response to your lunacy. It seems you are yet to fully earn her trust. Oh, fancy seeing you here, Katota. Allow me to show you just how friendly I am. Behold, the bomb dance of Kugane. Oh, no. Oh, no. You know what? This isn't lunacy, this is Ath's normal behavior. Have you tried dancing harder? We're about to try that. That's exactly what we're about to try. Oh my god. The secondhand embarrassment. Come on now, do not be shy. Let us all get to know each other. Why do you stare at me so? Well, it seems I have overstayed my welcome. Come along, Atheria. Let us not bother the lovely Castia any further. Pray meet with me outside. I love that I do the... I don't know what that guy was thinking. As if I didn't just do exactly the same shit. No one seems to find Gascott's version of the bomb dance especially charming. Oh my god. Insane. Oh, well, that went well. You know what, we got an ad break. I'm gonna go make myself another cup of tea. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm back. Alright. Let's keep going. Okay. So. I have my cup of tea. Have a sip of water. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Tufak. Welcome in. How you doing? Hello, hello. Howdy, howdy. Hope you're well. Alright, we can hand this quest in now. I am ever the optimist, but even I would struggle to say that went according to plan. Well, it did not go according to plan, I'm telling you, bud. I just don't understand. When I danced in front of a Kestir earlier, several gathered to watch. You should have seen them, Atheria. They were beckoning for others to come look, pointing, fingering, laughing. They loved my performance. No, buddy, they were making fun of you, my guy. They were bullying you, dude. After such a positive reception, I was certain Katota would respond in a similar manner, perhaps even a dance with me. But no, all I saw was rage in her eyes. However, I have indeed gained a better understanding of their ways. Now I just need to consider how to approach them next time. Oh man. He's a lost cause, Jan. Words are meaningless. Poor Gascott just wants some Kastiri friends. Nah, man. In consideration of the fact that showing my enthusiasm through dance had little effect, I suggest we consider a new approach. Convince him to gift a poop pencil to her. Yeah, maybe that'll do. Instead of approaching the Castir directly, we focus on improving my reputation with the other tribes. As I have previously mentioned, I brought countless goods with me from faraway lands, the likes of which the Zayla have never seen. If I advertise these wares in Reunion, there will be crowds begging to trade with me in no time. Hey, little bro? You're not allowed to do that? You need the Kastiri permission to trade here, bro? You can't just advertise your wares? That feels like a pretty big no-no. I think that's gonna do you nothing other than get you kicked out for life, brother. My brother in idiocy. Would you be up to the task of promoting my goods to those that have only just arrived in Reunion? I shall focus on the group that enjoyed my bomb dance performance. No doubt they are eager to see me again. Oh, you sweet summer child. I am struggling to recall just who was present for my dance, but do not worry yourself, it will come to me soon. Please advertise my wares to those that have recently arrived in Reunion. I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. This feels like a very bad idea. This is gonna get me kicked out. I want to do that. I don't want to get kicked out of here. Welcome back. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, thank you. Gaston's idiocy continues. Jabay? You say that there is a merchant about selling weapons from foreign lands. Interesting indeed. But why did you think to tell me of this fact? You look like a warrior, I guess. The poor man's been denied permission to trade in Reunion. Well, I can certainly see why they'd turn him away if that's what he's selling. Though that works well for me. That is to say, he has my deepest sympathies. We Gessi are skilled hunters, certainly the most capable of all the Zayla tribes. We fully understand the importance of weaponry. So what? They don't want them selling weapons? Is that the problem? I, for one, would certainly like to see your friend given permission to trade. In fact, I'll even give him some advice on how to plead his case. While I am talking with the merchant, I would advise you to continue your efforts to win over the Castir. Something you may wish to keep in mind, the Castir are always in need of oil to keep the lanterns lit in Reunion. Slay a steppe Gidan and bring back a lump of its fat. The Castir are sure to appreciate the gesture. In the meantime, I will tell your friend all about trading in Reunion. I shall see it to it he knows absolutely everything. Oh yes. Why do I feel suspicious about that? Why does that make me suspicious? Should I trust this man? I don't know. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I'm sus of him. Yeah, I feel sus of him too. I got the hiccups again. So you break Ath out into meme songs? Oh wow. That's how you activate the brain rot? Brain rot activate. Oh no, hiccups. Wow. I'll take Lenny's advice again. Lenny's advice earlier really helped. Ooh. I knew that beast would be no match for you. I also knew...
How very glib.
Thank you. I also knew Gascot would be no match for my cunning scheme. What's that? Did I say something? Did I say something? No, of course not. Uh-oh. Thank you for the hydrate, I appreciate that. Confirmed, we cannot trust this man. Hello again, Atheria. Jubei has told me everything. I hear you are going to procure some beast fat. Steppe Gidan fat. A viscous chunk of fat torn from its rightful owner. Torn from its rightful owner is wild. Excellent. Let us present this to the Castilla as Jubei suggested and earn their trust. A wise decision. You would do well to follow my advice if you wish to trade here. What did we talk about, you ask? Nothing especially interesting. He merely gave me some guidance as to how I could secure permission to trade here. Speaking of which, thank you for gathering the Steppe Gidan fat. Could you give it to Kotota for me? There's something else that requires my attention. Oh, hang on, I need a minute. Ugh, taking deep breaths. Surely presenting the fat would have been the most important thing you could do. I'm a bit nervous about what else he's getting up to. And what Old Mate is telling him. Kotota is unsure as to why you have visited. Show her you mean well by handing over the Steppe Gidan fat. He's gonna start yapping. Yeah. Kotota is flabbergasted. You wonder if her reaction has something to do with the advice Jubei gave to Gascot? Oh god. I hope it's not some weird fetish thing that we've just given her. I swear to god, Steppe Gidan is like their sacred animal or something. Oh my god. Imagine. What if? What if? Enjoy the silence. Kotota is deep in thought. Kotota gives the sticky animal fat back to you. It seems she wants you to talk with Reunion's Khan about what Jubei said to Gascot. Oh god, now we're getting sent to the boss. Hi, boss. The Khan is waiting to see how you will act. Yep, this was offensive. Uh-oh. The Khan gazes upon you, as if he is staring into your very soul. It seems he wishes you to grant him your succor. How will you respond? Thank you for the head empty and the stretch. Appreciate that. Succor? Yeah, as in help. He wants us to help him. A sucker on these nuts. Of all the people Of all the people, I didn't expect it from you. I didn't expect it from you. I'm proud of you, Cake. Oh. My god. My god. What have we done to Cake? You should have seen when I got wham with one. Alright, go on, tell me. What did you get wham with? I wanna know. I feel like wham would just be like, "Dah." Oh. These hiccups are getting more and more violent. Wham, have you heard about Milo? My loaded nuts in your mouth? My loaded these nuts. My load on your face. There you go. Oh. Did Wham just be like, "Dah." That's good. He was very proud of me. Smile. I was gonna say, is Milo like Bofa? Yeah, pretty much. The Khan gazes upon you. Okay, yeah, how will we respond? I'll just, show him yourself? God, just the opportunities that have been provided here to me is just really, you know, the wording here is quite something, isn't it? The wording is quite something. What a phrase. What does it mean? Well, we're about to find out. I just do a little tap. The Khan stares at you unblinking. It seems you have earned his trust. It worked, fellas. It worked. We showed ourselves to him and he trusts us now. Pog. The Khan points to the northeast. It appears there is something in that direction he would like you to investigate. Points at chest. You have my trust. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You're awesome. Gaston is banned. Alright. Frick. My hiccups are just getting more violent. Rip. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Try saying, "I am not a fish. I am not a fish. I am not a fish. I'm not a fish." It's not working. This would appear to be the area the Khan bid you visit. You decide to wait for a while and see if anything happens. You're saying it wrong? That's why it's not working? Well, how am I supposed to say it? You gotta scream it. Is this a euphemism or something? You say, "I am not a fish." Just being a rascal. Just being a rascal. So you said it wrong. Well, you said it wrong. It's the merchant. It's Gaston. Gaslight till the hiccups go. That's fucked up that you would do that. Honestly, hiccups are just things that go away by themselves. Rip. Howdy, Noct. How you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Thank you for the bunny check-in. I appreciate that. Hello, hello, hello. You came after all. Do you have the weapons? Uh-oh. Yes. You are certain this will allow me to trade in Reunion? Certainly. The Kestir are indebted to us. They'll listen to anything we ask of them. You'll have permission to trade in no time. All I ask is that you sell your weapons to us first. All of them. I'm especially interested in the bombs you foreigners make. Oh my god, are they gonna bomb Reunion? Oh my god. Ominous music, yeah. All to help a mate. Yeah, right. Being scared works, but when you know that, it works less. Tried so many times to hold my breath and see if that works, but it never does. I did like 3 deep breaths when I got hiccups before stream today, and that worked, but it is not working now. Doing tired but good. Was chilling with some friends earlier. Might do some group WoW. Hey, that'd be nice. Hopefully you get some good rest in there as well, Noct. There is another way I heard of but never tried. Hunter's straight up out here trying to gaslight me again. You relax your body in a chair and then just try to push your tummy out as much as possible. Well, it's a good thing I'm not a cam streamer, isn't it? That sounds fucked up. Ugh. I'm not trying that. you can keep that advice to yourself. Miss me with that. Miss me with that one. Yeah, you little freaks would like that, wouldn't you? I have a way. If you give me $1 million, you can get cured 30% of the time. Alright, buddy. Alright. Sure, I believe you. Alright, finishing off my up and go. Oh god. They want bombs. But bombs? Well, I have some. Although they're used for mining, not war. I don't have a great many either. None of that matters. Just give me everything you have, you fool. Then you will go back to your wretched homeland and bring more. Are you positive you have been telling me the truth this whole time? When Atheria and I talked to the Aura in Reunion, we were told everyone there was equal and at peace. Yet you would monopolize all the weapons I have for sale. You also claim the Kestir will listen to anything you say, but I know full well they do not listen to anyone. It seems I was wrong to call you a fool earlier. You've a fair bit of knowledge beneath that thick skull of yours, I see. Uh-oh. What flavor? Hiccup flavored. It's choc ice flavored. Choc ice. Nom 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 nom. Now you've caught on to my plan, there is no reason to continue the ruse. We need your bombs to become the dominant tribe. Now hand them over, you cur. Uh-oh. Quick, I gotta go help him. Choc ice is good. It is. Bro's about to get shanked. He sure is. Good thing we're here. Good thing we're around. Makes very satisfying to me. Done. Good thing we were spying on him, yeah. How fortuitous. Atheria! Please accept my apologies. He told me I had to come alone. Jabay, I knew you were foolish, but I never imagined you were so far beyond redemption. I'm sorry we had to involve you in this, adventurer. However, your efforts have helped us save Reunion from great harm. I will make sure the Gessi Khan is informed of events. I imagine he will be keen to see Jabay is punished for his crimes. How did things come to this? You wouldn't listen, you daft oaf. The Gessi may be most skilled at hunting, but they are ultimately at the mercy of their weapons. There is a limit to what one can obtain on the Azim steppe. No doubt they have long wondered what they could accomplish were they able to get their hands on weapons from faraway lands. Jabay is one of the most radical Gessi I have had the misfortune of meeting. He harbors an intense hatred for the larger tribes such as the Ardakim and the Jongkid. His plan was to use foreign tools to demonstrate the Gessi's supposed superiority. I did not ask for any of this. I simply wanted to sell my wares, that I may make a living for myself. Do not involve me in your tribal feuds. Well, do you think that maybe that's why they didn't want you selling your weapons? You clearly still don't understand just why you are so hated in Reunion. Think back to that fat Jabay had you procure to turn in for oil for Reunion's lamps. What do you think happens when bombs are set off near oil? You mean to say my actions were endangering the very lives of those who live in Reunion? I understand Katota's reluctance now. She foresaw that the trade of foreign weapons would bring only conflict to Reunion. It would have been irresponsible of her to allow me to trade with the Zayla here. Now everything is clear. There is little reason for me to stay any longer. Allow me to apologize for all the trouble I have caused so far. Why is bro peddling weapons and then being shocked that weapons hurt people? Right? Crazy. Is this a gift? You are handed a vellum covered with Kastiri markings. Katota points in the direction of Gascot. In the direction Gascot headed. It seems she would have you present the vellum to him. I suppose now that he understands the importance of what he trades in Reunion, he's learnt the lesson he needed to allow him to actually trade there. I assume this is permission for him to trade. Maybe he thought they were used for threatening and not for violence. Well, the bombs he was saying were used for mining, but still. I was chilling while passing out. Did just pass out in my chair, so I'll be heading out now. Good night, Hunter. Have a good rest. Thanks for hanging out today. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Good night, good night. Ah, Atheria. I just finished saying farewell to that group of bomb dance fans. Kastiri vellum. A stamped slip of vellum that grants its owner permission to trade in reunion. Could it be? This is the very vellum required to trade in reunion. But why would Katota see fit to bestow this honor upon me? My near bungle almost set reunion ablaze. Because you acknowledge your mistake. Ah, yes. I foolishly thought that my wares would enrich their lives, while knowing nothing of their culture and customs. It's obvious to me now just why they place their faith in actions. Their gesture has made me feel genuine joy for the first time in a long while. And whilst I would love nothing more than to begin trading right away, I must make one more trip back to our office in Kugane first. I need to have a good think about what I should sell here. I'm inclined to believe food, spices, and seeds of plants suited to the local climate would go down well. I'm sure Katota would appreciate such goods being traded in reunion. I will return as soon as I am ready. This region is so different to anywhere I have been, and that is precisely what makes it fascinating. However, there are still countless people out there who have no understanding of its culture, just like me when I first arrived here. Bro's really like, oh my god, I'm cultured now. I'm so cultured. I'm so cultured, guys. What's more, if traders such as myself descend upon reunion in droves, the Kestir will doubtless struggle to keep them under control. That is why I must return, to give back to this land that has taught me so much. I owe a great debt, both to the Kestir and to you, Atheria. I truly hope I see you again in reunion someday. Bro acknowledged one mistake, now he thinks he's woke, right? Dun, 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 dun. But good news is, we finished the side quest. Which means, once again, more main scenario. Let me just tick this off. Would enjoy the silence. Cool. There are so many side quests here, guys. New Ruby Sea. Okay. I have a feeling they'll be more spaced out with the story, though. Like with the main story. Okay, Serena, I'm back now. Wondering if now you can help me find Lord Hien. Now that I've done you a favor. An impossible dream. Serena knows where you might find Lord Hien. Long ago, my grandmother, having received a vision from the gods, bade me go forth into the southern mountains. It was there that I found Lord Hien, near death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and there we nursed him back to health. Afterwards, he chose to remain, that he might repay us for our kindness. Domans set much store by honor and shame, so at first I did not question it. Excuse me, if I could see your map for a moment. Here, he has grown fond of this place. It affords him a view of the markets and the steppe. I would accompany you, but I must return to our village to prepare my grandmother's meal. Thank you again for your assistance. Our long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends, let us go and greet our Lord and Master. All right. Oh, yeah, literally around the corner. Literally around the corner. He wasn't up there when I went up there before. He wasn't up here last time. There he is. Ian. Yeah, he's alright looking. Not bad. He's no Sir Emmerich of the Temple Knights, but he's alright. He goes okay. Yeah, yeah. A little bit too masculine for my liking.
The Kami are merciful! My lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Gosetsu's so excited.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected.
Sooner? What? He's like, please. Please, I just want one more weekend of my holiday. Please, I don't want my holiday to be over yet.
So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
Your blade, brother.
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head.
You are fucked up here, and I like it.
But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them? You, Giri! Go, Asetsu! And,
And, you? The bunny lady? And the cure woman? And the... Wait, is it... Oh no, Alize didn't come with us, that's alright. Just me and Lise.
The scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea.
Hi!
Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
Oh, thanks, Yukiri. What an introduction.
say no more, Yugiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Serena, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude.
Do I bow as well? He is a
There is no
lord.
doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side.
Hi Zag, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the bunny check-in. Hello, hello. 5 little bunnies. Wait, is this your first time meeting Hien? It is! It is, Lenny.
So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home.
Oh shit, Hien, it's fucked up over there. I will not lie to you.
I have made my decision. You, Giri, I bid you return to Yansha and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Oh, sweet. We get to chill out with the Lord. Sick. Finally, you've met the best boy. Best boy. Hell yeah. And he wants us to hang out.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest? I mean to return at the head of a Zayla army.
What? Okay. Alright. Okay, Hien. He was like, yeah, I was planning to do that before you guys got here, but... Hi, Demon Gaming. Welcome in. How you doing? Hello, hello. Thank you very much for the raid today. How was your Final Fantasy 14? Howdy, howdy. We were waving to you while in Stormblood. I know! I can believe it, though. I am so slow at doing all these quests. Hi, Demon Gaming. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Howdy, howdy. I am Atheria. I do every quest in Final Fantasy 14. We're doing a little bit of Stormblood main scenario today, but we've been doing some side quests as well. We're in actually about halfway through base Stormblood now. So we're meeting Hien for the first time. Very exciting, very exciting. Not bad, just started Hildebrand Endwalker. Woo, nice. Hildebrand quests are very fun. I've done the Hildebrand for Realm Reborn and Heavensward. So those were good. Those were good fun. The Heavensward one was really good with Gigi. Especially because I did it not long after I played Final Fantasy IX, I think. It was around when I played Final Fantasy IX. So I'd played Final Fantasy IX with Vivi in it. And Gigi is like the Wish equivalent. Thanks, Stag. Have a good lurk. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. Love that one. Yeah, really good. Thank you so much for the raid, though. I appreciate it. As our introduction to what you get up to over on your channel, Yo Demon Gaming just dropped from the FF14 raid life. This Aussie VTuber is all about that anime and D&D vibe. They're on a Tales of Lost Souls kick, but don't sleep on their chill streams. 1 minute they're Hildebranding it up, the next they're deep in Warframe. Keep an eye out for some epic KWD action too. Hey, Warframe. Cyber ninjas, let's go. But thank you very much for the raid. If you need to head off so that you can get some food, some rest, stretch, move around, hydrate, whatever you got to do, I appreciate you sending your community over here today, and I hope you all enjoy your stay. Have a good one. Yeah, so we're meeting Lord Hien for the first time, and he's just dropped the bombshell that he wants to win, I think, the Nardum, so that he can go back to Doma with a whole Zayla army. Wild. Wild, by the way. But okay. I don't know how they'll feel about that, though.
You mean to participate in the Nardum?
Oh.
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still.
He's like, we need some fresh meat.
It would be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardum and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can.
Wow.
Furthermore, by championing the mole in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Okay, he's a bit crazy. We'll let it slide for now.
Just so, just so.
Gosetsu, equally as crazy. I feel like you could pitch any harebrained scheme to Gosetsu and he'd be like, yeah, that sounds pretty good. When do we start? Gosetsu is just like, yeah, that seems fair enough. Yep, sounds good. I support this. And Yugiri is there like, are you serious right now? You could die doing that.
Our Lord has spoken, Yugiri. But take heart. I shall keep him safe. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
Bring him back by force? Oh my god, Gosetsu.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more, I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
She's like, please don't let them do any other bad ideas while I'm gone, ladies. I need you to have my back. You two need to be the logical ones in this scenario, because God knows what these two fellas are up to.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
Yes, Lise. Yes, he is.
So they say, though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance.
Also, by the way, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
His outfit's super cool. I really like his outfit.
He's a lot more straightforward than I expected, and he's certainly not short on confidence. But maybe that's the kind of leader Doma needs if they're going to beat these odds. And hey, we've come this far, haven't we? Who's to say we can't go even further?
Has he truly recovered from his wounds, I wonder? I believe a match may be in order. Gosetsu. Atheria Starbringer, was it? Once again, allow me to thank you for your many deeds in service to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule in name only. My rule, if one would deign to call it that, has been naught in comparison. That changes now. We have a purpose and a plan, and after we take to the battlefield together, we will have victory as well. But you are a practical woman, I can tell. Disinclined to trust in words when actions speak truer. I can relate. Just like the Castilla for real, for real. Okay. Oh, did not check. Nope, no more side quests. We're safe. We're safe. We can do another quest. Stars in the dark. Hien is, if nothing else, an optimist at heart. So, you too have heard of the Naadam. The great battle for supremacy of the steppe. I learned of it during my stay with the mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever participated, much less triumphed in a Naadam. But lack of precedent notwithstanding, I should think we would have good standing to bid them match with us to Doma, should we win. To march with us to Doma, should we win. Will they even permit us to fight, my lord? We belong to no tribe of the steppe. We are not without options, given what Serena has told me. You see, in accordance with the goddess' wishes, her people shall participate in the coming Naadam. And when they take the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the mole. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to Mole Ilo, where Serena and her people have made camp for the season. Alright. I forgot I don't have flying. We get to go see Serena again. Whee! Okay, so all we have to do is triumph in a fight against a whole bunch of Zayla warriors. No big deal, right? Easy peasy. Ideally without anyone dying, I guess. Like Lord Yin. Because that would be bad. That would be less than ideal. Oh, we meet him halfway.
Serena came all this way by herself. She's braver than she looks.
The beasts are never far. I saw more than a few stalking us as we walked. Truly, these lands are fraught with peril. My friends, I give you Mol Ilo. The cartoon of the tribe, Temulun, resides in the largest yurt. We should go and make our introductions. Yurt. Chocky-bo, chocky-bo. Wait, no, leave me alone. Go away. Oh, there's a porter here. Oh, I did not mean to learn about the Falcon Porters, but thank you very much for telling me about it. I'm told you have a knack for making excellent first impressions, Atheria. Why don't you lead the way? For all the grand promises my Lord Hien has made, it would not do for us to falter now. We must earn the mole's blessing.
It's smaller and more cozy than Reunion, and it's that music I hear. It's strange, but somehow comforting.
Okay, let's talk to everyone.
She is lovely, is she not? The gods told me to feed her until she grew nice and plump.
Aw. So these guys rely on the word of their god a lot, I guess. We all have our own roles to play to keep order in our tribe. That is why I trade. The other day the gods told me to tell a friend, one I had been fighting with, 5 things that I appreciate about them. Unfortunately, I was unable to overcome my own pride to actually speak with my friend that day. However, I have since learned the importance of being humble. I decided to apologize to her, and we are now once again on good terms. I'm glad to hear that. Nothing relaxes me more than listening to someone play the Morin Kur. My mother often used to lull me to sleep with one when I was a child. The gods said I should cook steak today, but they neglected to say if I should be rare, medium, or well done. Surely you can make some decisions for yourself. Apologies, but I can spare no time for you. Once I have finished taking stock of these supplies, I must spend time with the children. Valid. Anyone else chilling around here? Hi Diaz, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Howdy, howdy. Where we are now, we have just met Lord Hien for the very first time. I feel such a strong connection to my darling sheep. I've even given them all names. Would you like to hear them? Sure. Yeah, so we've just arrived at the mole encampment here. We've got to go introduce ourselves, but I'm just talking to everyone first. Karagai. You must be Serena's acquaintance. Ask me anything you wish to know. What do you do here? I help my fellow mole to understand what the elder gods ask of them. Their requests can be quite cryptic at times. I was chosen for this role as I was once an adventurer much like yourself. My past experiences often help me unravel the meaning behind the gods' messages. Interesting. What kind of place is this? As its name suggests, this area is home to we mole. That said, it may not be so for much longer. We tend to move on whenever we require new land to support our livestock. Though that too is ultimately up to the gods. They govern every aspect of our lives. It was they that chose this role for me. I have to say, it does suit me well. Cool. Bujek? I would caution you to comport yourself with dignity in the presence of Temulun Khatun, but I sense that will not be necessary. Oh, it's you! Where are your comrades? Did you find Hien? At last, the traveler comes. She knew I was coming, the gods told her.
Tamarun Hatun, Sirina, I am returned.
Welcome back.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans too.
You know us?
Yeah, the gods told her. Obviously.
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
The mole hearkened to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardum, as a warrior of the Mall. Will you grant me this honor?
We'll see.
To stand with the mole is fruitless. Hien, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardum, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
Oh, Serena, don't be like that.
I thank you for your concern, Sirina. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you.
Yeah, that's rough.
Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
"'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mall, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardum.
Cool, sick. We're in. We're in. That was easy.
Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
You... wait. I would have words.
Me? Okay.
A singular radiance, shimmering. Like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance.
You're right, I am. I am a star. I am Starbringer after all.
Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare.
Finally, some recognition. Oh. Oh.
Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end.
Just give me a sec, chat. I just got a BRB. I'm gonna let the ads run because they keep threatening to run. So I'm gonna run them so I don't miss anything. And I'll be right back. I just have to check on Nyx. Alright, I'm back. Nyx is all good. I could just hear noises. She's started her defiance for the fact that I'm still out of bed. Welcome back, thank you. Thank you. She's got that pullable everything. What a clip to come back to. When did I say that? What game is that? What stream is that? What is the context for that? I would never say something so obscene. You know. You def know. No. I would never be so obscene. Also, hi Jim, how you doing? Welcome in. Howdy. Thank you for the bunny check-in. I appreciate that. And for the blink. I'm blinking. Blink. Blink. Howdy. Alright. We'll keep going.
Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
I sure am. No, I'm not just a traveler. I'm the bringer of stars. I'm so glad you brought it up. Hi Kingpin, welcome in. How you doing? Hello. Mommy had a pullable tail. Oh. I think I know the... Oh yes, a little bit of Slay the Spire then, I take it. Thank you for the bunny check-in, Kingpin. Hope you're doing well. Howdy. You actually didn't know? Well, no, I didn't. And then when you were like, you know, I was like, okay, it's probably Slay the Spire. I thought that was a bit. Oh, see, that's how I keep you all guessing on when I'm being legit or when I'm doing a bit. It's just always seems like it's a bit, and then it's not, and then maybe it's not a bit, but it is. That's how I just keep you all guessing. That's how I keep you all guessing. Slay the princess. Oh, sorry, did I say slay the spires? Yeah, slay the princess. Sorry, I got slay the spire on the mind at the moment. Saf was bullying me about it. Well, no, he wasn't bullying me about it. He was all like, hey guys, just so you know, I have Slay the Spire too, and I'm playing it. Like, if you guys would want to play, that'd be totally pog and cool if you did. Oh, yeah, Slay the Princess. Yes, that one. Seth was bullying me about it. Average interaction then. average Athens Saf interaction. You know, I've been going through a bunch of my clips, and it is funny how long Saf and I have just bickered in like everything that we do. Oh. Like absolute bickering. I don't know if it was in Stardew. I don't know if there were many Stardew clips. I feel like it would have been in Stardew, but definitely whatever we played after Stardew is when it started. Because we were bickering in Power World. We were bickering in Repo. We were bickering in Super Bunny Man. We were bickering in Pogo Stock. You know, I feel like there's not a game that we've played that I haven't bickered with Sap. Polaris, we were bickering. Oh, that's it. That's the end of the cutscene. Wheresoever you go, remember that you are not alone. Remember that you carry the fire for them, and they for you. It's kind of cute. Guys, it went well.
I guess we'll have to beat some strong opponents to win this Nardum.
Oh.
But that's good, isn't it? I mean, if they were easy to beat, they wouldn't be worth taking back to Doma, would they?
We just have to make sure we don't kill them. Although I have spent much time with the mole, I have yet to fully grasp the nature of the Ukan and their insights. That they value the chanced encounter and the potential fortune it brings, however, is plain. Let us try not to disappoint them. How confident and bold in speech he has grown. More and more he reminds me of his father in his youth. Aww, that's kind of really sweet.
Thank you all for coming, and for offering to fight with us in the Nardum. Though I still fear our chances grim, I am grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors of the Mole, there is a trial you must overcome. But before we speak of such things, there is another more pressing matter.
Oh? I will say that I am probably gonna go for some big eepies right now. Because now feels like a good time to wrap up, to go to bed. I'm tired, so I want to finish a little bit earlier tonight. And we've got some side quests to start off with tomorrow. And then we'll be able to get into the main scenario after that. So I feel like that's a good routine. Like start off with some side quests, warm up, and then get into the main scenario. I'm pretty sure there'll be a dungeon. There might be a dungeon tomorrow, depending on how fast we go. There's a pretty good chance of a dungeon happening tomorrow, in which case if people are around and they want to join me, they can welcome in. Sounds like we have to do some kind of trial or something. So, that'll be good. It's been a while since we had a dungeon. I think we've only done one, right? So yeah, we've only done... No, we've done 2. I lied, we did 2, because we did the Sea Princess one too. We did the Whoopi Sea Princess dungeon. So I think we've only done 2. Actually, I can tell you how many there are. 2. Yeah. So I feel like it's about time we got another one. So yeah, that's happening tomorrow. Feel free to come along for it. Let me go over to this screen. Beep, beep, boop. EP. Big EP time. Alrighty. Where are we gonna go? Oh, we could raid... Let's see. I would love to raid Neri, but he is in spoilers. It'll probably be fine, but I just won't. I'll just lurk. I'll just make it lurk. Neri understands. So we're gonna raid Neri. He is doing story ahead of where I am. So if you are not in Shadowbringer's expansion, or at least like a good way through the Shadowbringer's expansion, you might want to consider dipping out before we raid out. I will put that warning out now. Neri is one of my friends, so I do want to raid him still. I'm gonna kind of like make a lurk in the chat and then dip out, so you know, if you need to, here's your warning. Here's your warning now. Otherwise, you know, if you're like, Shadowbringers came out 6 years ago or whenever it came out, I don't know. It's done and dusted for everyone else. Then, you know, by all means, stick around. I'm sure Neri would love to see you there. So, Neri is doing a walking challenge where he is walking the entirety of Final Fantasy XIV main scenario, including like the dungeons, trials, everything else. Good night, Scry. Good night, good night. I finished as much of FF14 as I wish to complete, i.e. nothing. Yeah. Oh, the rattle gym here. I'm more prepared this time. There we go. There we are. Alright, let's do this. And we'll do this. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, I'm going to start the raid. We will be back again tomorrow with more Final Fantasy XIV. Continuing on the story, you know the drill. We're here. We're excited. We're doing things. I have a Discord if you want to catch up on things between streams. Tomorrow, it's taken me forever to get my announcement out about next Friday. Next Friday, I'm doing a special event stream. It is a birthday stream. I'm going to be doing an art stream where you can use your channel points to get art from me. I'm also going to be launching my Ko-fi as well, so you guys will be able to check that out. So that'll be going up in the Discord, hopefully tomorrow, assuming nothing bad happens. And then I have my VOD channel as well, where you can catch up on previous streams that I've done, including all my Final Fantasy XIV streams. So there's hundreds of videos up there on all number of different games that I've played. You can find that channel there. I also have a Final Fantasy XIV channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the video I posted today about the FF16, FF14 crossover collab. And until tomorrow, I hope you have a good day, a good evening, or a good night. I will see you all again very soon. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.